Are you good?
I'm good. Are you?
She's a beauty.
All right.
She's perfect.
In last week's video, we framed our bathroom and loft and installed windows and siding. This week, we're heading upwards as we take on our roofing system.
We're going to be setting up the ridge board, and then we're going to be securing that into place with the rafters. So join us as we get started on our roof.
So as Rachel said, it is rafter day. We've got our big old pile of boards out there. We're going with 2x10s throughout the whole cabin. We're looking at 2 foot on center and a 2 foot overhang on each end. So that'll come out pretty nice. I've got a couple notes written down here, just of different heights, and I actually even drew out some of this. Most of this came from a SketchUp document. So we actually mocked the cabin up in SketchUp, and we pretty much can pull dimensions from there, and it's pretty dang accurate. We'll wind up cutting a test rafter first just to see how it fits. And then once we confirm that it's good, we'll use that as a pattern for the rest. So one thing that I've forgotten to do in the past was to mark the top plates before we put them up. We marked the top plates, and then we also marked our ridge board.
Hi. We're going high.
So we've got some precarious braces set up, and they're ready to accept this ridge board. Here's hoping it goes well. Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, okay. I'm off.
Do this. Precarious Peter. Cool.
All right, woohoo!
Hey, hi, howdy. So we're gonna be setting up our rafter pattern here, and Rach, if you could bring it in. We're using the big 12 today. We're looking for a 612 pitched roof. So anyways, on the speed square here, our big 12, we're gonna go for the common rafter cut on the 6. Real simple, just pivot, and then we'll go ahead and get a nice mark here. So that'll be the top of our rafter, right? So top. So we're gonna cut this out. I'll take extra care to be on this line perfectly, and then we'll pull our tape for the bird's mouth, seat cut, heel cut, etc. So it can get a little confusing, but with our model, it made it a whole lot easier, right? So we know that the metal we ordered is 130 inches, which is gonna be from the, if you can imagine, that's the top of the rafter that way. 130 inches would be from the top of that down to here. So we'll pull that, we'll mark that to draw our plumb cut. Also, I'm setting the saw as deep as I can. I'm gonna go as close to this as I can, and then just for the added touch, we'll finish it off with a handsaw. So with any luck, we've got everything cut out here. We could, real quick too, just grab our 5.5 inch mark here, and that would be for the fascia board. That'll be a quick and easy little 5.5 inches here. Then this could be very well our pattern. So we're gonna test out this big honkin' rafter. We're gonna see just how it fits, and then if we like it, we'll use it as a pattern. Trick Swayze. So just gonna spin it up.
Just like the stars in space.
We're gonna take 2x4s and just gonna mark and notch these out for some outriggers. They'll support our gable overhang. Put it in the bay, it's supposed to. If you need to bring it in to hold it, you can bring it in. You good?
Morning guys, we just finished up the loft. The idea is that both ridges will meet at the same height, even though they're different pitches. So once we have this brace set in on this wall here, we're going to fit the ridge board in this cradle here. Gonna match it with the ridge board in the loft that's already set. And then we're gonna attach our rafters at a 12-12 pitch.
A little heights. At least it's not wobbling. Coming to me. Can you take a little weight off of that end? Just like an inch of weight? That makes sense.
This would be easier for me.
Okay, just be real careful, all right? If you need to, if this board starts to slip, literally throw it that way.
Okay.
Don't let it drop in front of you. Don't do.
All right, let's do it.
Yep, go ahead. Do you see the end where that vertical cut is?
Yes.
Stick that.
Okay.
All right.
You're in on my end.
Okay. I need to push it a little bit.
Okay.
I'm in over here. Hey, how bad was that?
That was not
Better
as
than
bad.
you thought. Good work.
Thank you. Good work by you too.
Good work,
That
buddy.
was less scary. I was more nervous of actually being up there than it was of actually putting it up.
Say that.
Woo!
So we got our test pattern pretty much dialed in. We're pretty happy with it. We cut a couple more rafters here, so these are not the pattern. These are two fresh ones. We're gonna hang these up just so this precarious beam over my head is a little less precarious. We'll cut another 2, and with 4 up, it should just be a little bit safer than it is now. All right.
Okay.
Pass it. Yes.
Are you good?
I'm good. Are you?
She's a beauty.
All right.
She's perfect. Hell yeah, brother.
Cool. Beautiful. Still not secured over there.
Understood.
So let's go ahead and do this one while I'm up here, and I'll come down and we'll nail these 2 off.
Sounds good.
Shoot it this way. You're shooting it this way. Shoot it this way. Yeah, like that. Like that.
That one was good.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Now they ain't going nowhere. Hit that with your hammer a couple times, would you? All the way up. All the way up. Big muscles. Got it.
Okay.
All right.
Got it.
Yep.
Boom. Happy?
Beautiful.
Gotcha.
All
There
right.
you go. I just had to step up.
Oh, you're good.
Best sound this side of the Mississippi.
All right, guys, so we finished the rafters yesterday. These 12-12 pitched rafters were an absolute bear. They were 14, 15 feet long and were 16 feet to the peak. So Scaffold came in mighty handy. We are ready for sheathing. We just have a couple steps first. We're gonna hit some bird blocks, just make sure everything's all buttoned up before we get some plywood up on the roof. Keep her coming. Eyes right here. Okay, 3 down, 30 more to go. We're getting started on our 12-12 roof sheathing today. Yesterday went pretty swell. We used the tractor to pick up most of the sheets and hand it up to me. So the forks made a real easy job of that. Today we're just gonna try to lift this up. It's not too high. We'll lift up sheet by sheet. As it stands now, we're about halfway done the roof. We got the harder half in front of us though, so. And here's for the main event, the 13-pound squat. Now these half-inch pieces of plywood do look big, and they do look heavy, but believe us, they are not. You still got it? All right, I got it. Yep.
Good morning, guys. Our roof sheathing is almost done, and in the meantime, John is going to be cutting down a beam because we have to put in a beam before we finish off our sheathing.
So I just cut our own lumber. Is it code compliant? I don't know. Is it very cabiny? Oh yeah. So this is a rough cut 6x6. This will be in lieu of ceiling joists in our great room area to keep the walls from spreading. It turned out good. Took about an hour and a half. It's heavy as can be and it's still wet. So we'll have to look into if we put it up, is it gonna shrink and is it gonna give us issues, but we'll see. So we got the one half of the 12-12 pitched side done. One more side to go. I don't have it yet.
You're good. I got it. Got it?
Another great week in the books. We're making some really good progress. This has been a huge job for us, but we continue to press on. Join us next week as we finish up the roof. Thanks for watching.